guys, this is the DayZ Survivor server. We've got our Discord information, owners, admins, developers, whatever you want to call them. Just wanted to bring you guys a little short video, kind of go through some of the vehicles we got on the server. And obviously not all of them because I got tired of hunting them down. We've got a lot of the familiar ones. You guys are going to know most of these. You got your Land Rover variants, your SUV, Exile, the van, box truck, and fuel truck. Let's see, hatchback. Prowler, which I believe we have all three variants on the paint colors. I know for a fact there is black and there is this OD green. We have, of course, the party bus. We have the blue and the red both. Ural. Should be three colors of the Ural. There's also the green with the open back. Humvees. I think there's only two, the green and the tan. Of course, fuel truck, which likes to randomly change colors depending on who you are and when it is. Now the Hunter. This is one that you may or may not see driving around. This one I actually found tonight had 3 roaming AI in it. It did not have a code lock on it, but I put one on it for my usage. But whenever you take a vehicle from an AI out roaming, it's going to have gear in it. So always check. Some of these vehicles that you find with the roaming AI will have locks. This one here, I believe, I don't know what the code is, but has a lock on it, so it will be persistent. If a vehicle does not have a lock on it, you have to have a code lock. You have to get in the driver's seat, and then you have to claim ownership with the code lock. Put in your code, and there you go. We've got the Jeep. Pretty sure it's only this variant, but there is several colors. 2 or 3 colors on the BTR 40. Probably the most important truck to have in the entire game right here. The service truck. We do have the other variants of the off-road, nothing armed. There is the Datsun armed truck that you can find AIs sometimes have. One of my personal favorites, the classic SUV. Datsun tube truck, some of our old school raggedy stuff. Also a lot out near the coast. You're going to find dirt bikes. The thing about the dirt bikes that I kind of don't like is you can't lock them, but they do have decent storage if you're just getting started, need something to get you home. They're around, they're out there. ATV, tractor, which I wish we had the other tractor. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the old school tractor. And we do have watercraft. It's kind of been something that's been more recently done. Ducky, speedboat. This thing is awesome to drive out in the water. The jet skis. And as far as aircraft goes, I feel like I'm missing something. There's something missing. Not 100% sure, but I think I have another MI-17 besides the UN one that was added to the mix recently. We have the Orca. And just to kind of give you an example, Orca's running with 800 fuel. I believe all of the helicopters have got a huge fuel capacity. Yeah. Wow. I didn't even realize it, but this one's got a ton of fuel. Which I guess makes sense. Big helicopter. And this one only recently got added because somebody kept on and kept on. I'm not going to mention any names, but here's your UN chopper. Our Huey. One of the only, actually not one of, this is the only armed helicopter on our server. Dual gunners. I believe it's rocking with like 920. Yep, 920 fuel. And the little bird. P-42. So I mean, this is just to kind of give you guys an idea of what we have, and to point out, this is all except for the little bird and the Orca from this spawn. This is this restart. I did not spawn anything but the Orca and the little bird in, and I only did that for this video. Everything else is off of the map. This is all from this restart. That's a lot of vehicles. Whenever you guys are out looking, they're out there. Quick little hint on the vehicles. They're usually not too far from the road. Usually not. If you're just getting started, you don't have code locks, try and watch for those AIs, those roaming AIs. They're gonna already have a lock on them 99% of the time. So that's one less thing you got to worry about. You have a vehicle that's going to persist through restart versus just finding a vehicle. Which, hey, if you find one, use it while you can. If you get it early enough in, you have 2 or 3 hours with it, and that's more than enough time to get geared up, maybe find you a place to store your stuff. Do not, I repeat, do not cram a vehicle full of loot and expect it to be there. If you haven't code locked it, it will disappear. All of these are going to disappear in just a minute, with the exception of my hunter here. Also, another thing, when you're parking vehicles, this is a bad example, try to keep it on one tile. if you're parking it on a floor tile. Try and keep it off of the seams if possible, and try and leave plenty of room around it. Because when the server restarts, these vehicles spawn in and sometimes they blow up. Now, I just figure it's a good idea to end a video with a bang, so